Hello friends, today we are going to start with the first unit of Design of Machine Element Part 1. The name of our first unit is Design of Simple Machine Elements. Hello friends, my name is Jaydeep Bhaskar Ashtekar. I am working as an Assistant Professor in Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopraga. So let us start the Unit 1. Unit 1 can be divided into two parts. Part 1 is Machine Design, second Design Process, third is Design Considerations, fourth Standards and Codes, fifth use of preferred series, sixth factor of safety, and seventh service factor. Part 2 can be subdivided into design of quarter joint, knuckle joint, levers and foot lever for safety valve, bell crank lever, and components subjected to eccentric loading. So first of all we will see what is the machine design. Machine design is defined as the use of scientific principles, technical information, and imagination in the description of a machine or a mechanical system to perform specific functions with maximum economy and efficiency. What are features of machine design? First is designer uses principles of basic and engineering science. Now what are designers basic principle? So basic principles are nothing but some equations like Newton's law of motion, D'Alembert's principle, if thermodynamic system is there, then Boyle's and Charles law of gases, Carnot cycle, Bernoulli's principle, etc. Second feature of machine design is designer has technical information of the basic elements of a machine. So when we are talking about elements of machine, so which are basic elements of a machine? First one is fastening devices, then chain, rope, belt, gears, bearing, oil seals, gasket, spring, shaft, keys, coupling, etc. Third feature of machine design is the designer uses his skills and imagination to produce a configuration which is a combination of basic elements. What does it mean? Whenever we are having a particular machine, it has some mechanism and designer should be able to imagine it first and then he should be able to design it. After deciding which configuration or mechanism is to be used with the combination of basic elements, next task or feature of machine design will be drawing of machine. So with certain dimensions and some information of the machine, we have to complete the drawing of machine. Last one is design is created to satisfy a recognized need of customer with maximum economy and efficiency. So this is all about machine design. Machine design definition and features of machine design are explained here. Next, basic procedure of machine design. So whenever we have to design any machine or component of a machine, then we have to follow certain basic procedure. So what is the basic procedure that we'll see now? The first one is market survey. We have to see whether our machine is as per the needs of market or not. So market survey is very necessary. Market survey will give the idea of the machine to be designed. Second, define specifications of product. After doing market survey, we will come to know which machine has to be designed to satisfy the need of society. Then we have to design the machine with certain specification. Without specification, we cannot manufacture the product. Specification may include its capacity, its size, its shape, etc. Next is study alternative mechanism and select proper mechanism. We have to see in the market whether the same machine is available or not. If the same machine is available, we can think of some alternative mechanism, and from the alternative mechanisms we can select one proper mechanism for the manufacturing purpose. Fourth, prepare general layout of configuration and select joining methods between the components. After identifying mechanism, we can prepare general layout of the configuration, mean general diagram, and from that we can find out which joining methods between component has to be decided. Next is design individual component. After understanding the total machine, we have to go from unit to the total machine. That means we have to design an individual component, and then we have to do the assembly of components. Sixth, prepare assembly and detailed drawing and modifying drawing after testing of the testing prototype model. So once your individual components are finished, we can go for the assembly of all components and detailed drawing. If necessary, we can do the testing of the prototype. After prototype testing, if some faults are there, then we can change the detailed drawing and we can do the assembly. Next is design consideration. What is design consideration? The factors which need to be considered while doing design. The first one is types of loads and stresses. So while considering designs, we have to consider certain factor that is called as design consideration. So first design consideration is types of loads and stresses. So first of all, we have to understand which types of loads are acting on the component, and due to load which stresses are being generated. Second is kinematics of machine. After finding out loads and stresses, we have to find out the kinematics of machine. That means we have to find out different moving parts and their velocities. Then selection of material. Selection of material can be done by using design data book or some material catalogs. So after identifying different moving part, their velocity, we can select the material. If the component is static, different material will be there. If the component is dynamic or moving, then different material has to be selected. Fourth is forms and size of the part. After selecting material, we have to decide we have to decide its forms and size of the part. So what should be the each uh, component size that we need to determine. Next is frictional resistance and lubrication. So in this case, we have to find out in the mating components how the friction is taking place, and to reduce the amount of friction, we have to go for the lubrication. Under lubrication, we have to go for either solid lubrication, liquid lubrication, mixed lubrication, etc. So that can be decided with the help of frictional forces or frictional resistance. Next is economical feature. So that is very simple. What is the economical feature in the design? How it is strong or having strength with less amount, or how it is economically beneficial to the company as well as economically beneficial to the customer. That comes under economical feature. Next is use of standard part. So after designing, we may get some parts which are odd, which are not available in the market. So whatever size we are getting after stress calculation, that can be converted into some standard part. Safety of operation. So whenever your component or machine is designed, whether it is safe to the environment, human being, that we need to decide. Workshop facility. For manufacturing or making a product, which workshop facilities are available? That means depending on the workshop facilities available, we have to properly consider the design. That means if we have to manufacture very super finished component, then in the workshop also, or we must have some service that can achieve that much accuracy of the surface. Next is number of machines to be manufactured. How many number of machines to be manufactured? Suppose I have to manufacture one machine, then automation is not needed. If I have to manufacture such 1,000 machine, then automation is required. That comes under design consideration. Next is cost of construction. How much cost we need? How much cost is there of the component, that we also need to consider while doing the design. And last one is assembly. How we are doing the assembly? Either manual assembly, machine assembly, robot assembly, etc. So these are the different 12 design considerations that we need to understand, or that we need to think of when we are doing the when we are doing the design of any component. Next is standards and codes.